On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Interconnect.
To connect similar things.
Examples:
Directly interconnect with those systems. Human activities interconnect with the environment. Our system can now interconnect with other databases.
Roam.
To move about or travel aimlessly or without a fixed destination, to wander.
Examples:
Roam freely. Roam the countryside. I love to roam around the city and discover new neighborhoods.
Artifact.
A person-made object, especially one of historical or cultural interest.
Examples:
Paleolithic artifacts. Peruvian artifacts. The museum has a vast collection of Greek artifacts.
Empower.
To give someone the power or authority to do something.
Examples:
Empower my life. Empower the secretary to do the same. The company empowered employees to buy low-price items without approval to achieve efficient purchasing.
Inhabit.
To live in a specific location, to reside.
Examples:
Inhabit a cave. Inhabit the stomach. I have no idea what sort of folks inhabit the neighborhood.
Cohabit.
To live together in a sexual relationship without being married, to inhabit or occupy the same space or dwelling.
Examples:
Cohabit with partner. Cohabit without marriage. My boyfriend and I plan to cohabit for a year before deciding to get married.
Co-create.
To create something by working with others.
Examples:
Co-create our life. Co-create a relationship. We form partnerships to co-create customer value.
Wiggle.
To move or cause to move up and down or from side to side in short and quick movements.
Examples:
Wiggle her lips. Wiggle with excitement. Her hips wiggle as she walks.
Adaptable.
Able or willing to modify or be modified to deal with new situations.
Examples:
Adaptable enough for the environment. An adaptable person. We seek a candidate who possesses adaptable fighting potential.
Setback.
An unfortunate happening that hinders or impedes a reversal or check in progress.
Examples:
Major setback. Suffer a setback. The team experienced a setback when their star player was injured during the game.
Triangular.
Having three angles or sides, forming or shaped like a triangle, equals a three-sided polygon.
Examples:
A triangular alliance. Triangular form. The triangular shape of the pyramid was an important architectural feature.
Footprint.
A mark of a foot, shoe, or animal's foot left on a surface.
Examples:
Footprints in the snow. The footprints of an earlier civilization. We choose transportation that has a smaller carbon footprint.
Aback.
To be very surprised or shocked by somebody or something.
Examples:
Flat aback. Aback shock. The sudden news of the merger took me aback.
Pave.
To cover something with a hard, flat material such as stones, bricks, or concrete to make it suitable for travel or use.
Examples:
Pave a new path. Pave a smoother road. They paved the courtyard with bricks, giving it a more polished appearance.
Blossom.
The reproductive structure on a flowering plant that consists of usually colorful petals and a typically green calyx, merging of sepals, the state or time of flowering, the peak of a person's or thing's development or success.
Examples:
Apple blossom. Blossom garden. The cherry blossom trees in the park were in full bloom, creating a beautiful sight.
Surreal.
Strange and unreal, having an oddly dreamlike quality.
Examples:
Surreal number. Surreal art. The dreamlike quality of the painting gave it a surreal feel.
Headquarter.
The central office or location from which a business or organization is managed.
Examples:
Administrative headquarter. An emergency headquarter. The company decided to move its headquarters to New York City.
Facade.
The face or front of a building, especially a large one, superficial or false appearance intended to conceal something unpleasant.
Examples:
The outside facade of a castle. Facade of wealth. A gentle facade concealed his powerfulness.
Ripple.
A small wave on the surface of a liquid, typically caused by an object falling into it or a slight wind.
Examples:
A ripple of laughter. Ripple in the water. Many businesses felt the ripple effect of the economy's decline.
Predominant.
Having control, authority, or influence that is greater than that of others, prevailing or vastly more abundant than others of the same kind.
Examples:
Predominant color. A predominant species. In this office, teamwork is the predominant factor in achieving success.
Opaque.
Not transparent, not allowing light to pass through, not permitting a clear view.
Examples:
Opaque material. Opaque color. The curtains were made of opaque fabric that blocked out all light.
Courtyard.
An open space surrounded by buildings or walls, often in the center of a building or group of buildings.
Examples:
Quiet courtyard. Spacious courtyard. The hotel's beautiful courtyard was the perfect spot for a wedding reception.
Skyscraper.
A very tall building, typically one in a city.
Examples:
Skyscraper apartment house. Steel-framed skyscraper. The 50-floor skyscraper loomed over the city, dwarfing the other buildings.
Toxin.
A poisonous substance produced by a living organism, such as a plant, animal, or microorganism, a chemical compound that can cause harm or illness to a living organism.
Examples:
Toxin exposure. Toxin production. Mold exposure can release dangerous toxins into the air.
Chimney.
A vertical structure that channels smoke or gas from a fire or furnace out of a building. A hollow column or tube that facilitates air or fluid flow throughout a system.
Examples:
Smoke chimney. Chimney sweep. The chimney in the factory was constantly emitting dark smoke.
Marvel.
Someone something that causes feelings of wonder or surprise.
Examples:
A marvel of beauty. Technical marvel. The space shuttle is a modern engineering marvel.
Alpine.
Relating to or characteristic of high mountains, especially the Alps, of or relating to cold, snowy, or rugged terrain.
Examples:
Alpine region. Alpine plant. We went on an exhilarating alpine adventure, climbing steep mountain slopes and glaciers.
Shipyard.
A place where ships are built, repaired, or stored, a facility or area where shipbuilding or ship maintenance activities take place.
Examples:
State-owned shipyard. Old shipyard. The shipyard workers are building a massive container ship for international trade.
Schlep.
To carry or drag something heavy or awkward, to travel a long distance with difficulty or effort, to behave in a sluggish or unenthusiastic manner.
Examples:
Schlep groceries. Schlep through airport. I had to schlep all my luggage up 4 flights to my hotel room.
Seine.
A large fishing net that hangs vertically in the water with floats at the top and weights at the bottom used to enclose and catch fish.
Examples:
Haul a seine. Beach seine. The fisherman used a purse seine to catch fish in the river.
Nomadic.
Moving from one location to another rather than staying in one place all of the time.
Examples:
Nomadic life. Nomadic herdsman. This desert is the territory of nomadic tribes.
Impermanent.
Not lasting or enduring, temporary, transitory, or fleeting.
Examples:
Impermanent tattoo. Impermanent hair color. The impermanent nature of life should remind us to cherish every moment.
Seawall.
A barrier or structure made of concrete, stone, or other materials that are built along the coastline or riverbanks to protect against erosion, flooding, or waves. A structure that separates the water from the land and helps to preserve the shoreline.
Examples:
Strong seawall. Seawall construction. The beachfront property owners installed a seawall to protect their homes from the rising tides.
Segregate.
To separate or set apart from others, often based on race, gender, or some other characteristic.
Examples:
Segregate by race. Segregate boys and girls. The school board decided to segregate students by the ability to meet their needs better.
Decommission.
To take a machine, building, weapon, or other equipment out of use or service, often permanently or due to age or disrepair.
Examples:
Decommission the dam. Decommissioned ship. After years of protests from environmental activists, the government decided to decommission the nuclear power plant.
Promenade.
A stroll or walk, often taken in a public place or park. A public place for walking or strolling, often filled with shops or vendors. A dance movement in which the partners move around the floor in a circle or similar pattern.
Examples:
Evening promenade. Promenade in the park. The boardwalk by the beach was a beautiful promenade for tourists and locals alike.
Pavilion.
A large, often ornate tent or booth, often used for entertainment or public events. A building or structure, often in a park or other public space, used for meetings, exhibitions, or social gatherings.
Examples:
Garden pavilion. Beach pavilion. The outdoor wedding reception was held in a beautiful pavilion overlooking the lake.
Resilient.
Able to withstand or recover quickly from difficult conditions.
Examples:
A hard and resilient steel. Resilient population. She is a resilient person and has always bounced back from setbacks.
Human-made.
Created or produced by humans, artificial.
Examples:
human-made climate change. The worst human-made disaster. The bridge is a human-made structure and was built to span the river.
Archipelago.
A group of islands, often located in a specific area or region.
Examples:
tropical archipelago, volcanic archipelago. The Philippines is an archipelago made up of over 7,000 islands.
Compost.
A mixture of organic matter, such as food scraps, yard waste, and manure, that is allowed to decompose and is used as fertilizer for plants and garden soil.
Examples:
organic compost, compost pile. You can add coffee grounds and crushed eggshells to your compost to improve the pH balance.
Recycle.
To sort and collect things to process them and produce valuable materials that can be used again.
Examples:
recycle the cardboard boxes. Recycle milk packaging into new paper. We largely recycle the circuit board of cell phones because they contain a lot of valuable metals.
Buoyant.
Light-hearted and cheerful, tending to float, having a positive attitude or outlook.
Examples:
buoyant force, buoyant market. His buoyant personality helped lift the spirits of everyone in the room.
Prefabricated.
Constructed or made in advance, often in sections or components, before being assembled on-site, manufactured or built in a factory rather than on-site.
Examples:
prefabricated building, prefabricated home. The new office building was constructed with prefabricated materials, which helped save time and money.
Permaculture.
A system of agricultural and ecological design that aims to create sustainable, self-sufficient ecosystems by working with natural processes and relying on renewable resources.
Examples:
permaculture principles, permaculture garden. The permaculture community emphasizes the importance of working with, not against, nature.
Pontoon.
A flat-bottomed boat or floating structure used as a platform or support, a device attached to the bottom of an aircraft to provide stability during takeoff and landing.
Examples:
pontoon boat, floating pontoon. The pontoon bridge was built to allow traffic to cross the river during the construction of the new bridge.
Remediate.
To correct, repair, or improve a problem or pitfall, often in a technological, environmental, or medical context.
Examples:
remediate damage, remediate the situation. We need to remediate the contaminated soil before it is safe to use.
Aeroponic.
Relating to a technique of growing plants without soil by suspending the roots in a mist or aerosol of nutrients.
Examples:
Aeroponic vegetable, aeroponic garden. An aeroponic system uses mist to grow plants.
Hydroponic.
Relating to the cultivation of plants in nutrient-rich water instead of soil, often using specialized equipment or systems to optimize growth and production.
Examples:
Hydroponic vegetables, hydroponic farm. The hydroponic garden in my kitchen allows me to grow fresh herbs and vegetables year-round.
Sect.
A group of people who follow a particular religious or philosophical belief system, especially one that is regarded as outside the norm or mainstream.
Examples:
Sect beliefs, secret sect. The minority sect believed in a set of unconventional religious practices.
Aquaponics.
A sustainable farming system that combines aquaculture equals raising fish and hydroponics equals growing plants in water in a closed-loop, symbiotic system.
Examples:
Aquaponics system, sustainable aquaponics. She set up an indoor aquaponics system to grow her herbs and leafy greens at home.
Regenerate.
To improve or renew an area, institution, system, etc., especially by making it more active or successful.
Examples:
Regenerate bone tissue. A regenerate sinner. The new CEO's primary mission is to regenerate the company on the verge of bankruptcy.
Flourish.
To grow or develop vigorously or successfully.
Examples:
Flourish economically. Flourish worldwide. The Ottoman Empire flourished for over 5 centuries.
Petri.
Petri dish, a small, clear, and round dish with a lid used in laboratories, especially for growing bacteria.
Examples:
Petri dish test. Bacteria on petri dishes. Glass petri dishes are used to culture microorganisms.
Photovoltaics.
A branch of technology that involves the conversion of sunlight into electricity using solar cells or other photoelectric devices. The generation of electricity directly from sunlight, typically using solar panels.
Examples:
Photovoltaics recycling initiatives. Photovoltaic system. The development of thin-film photovoltaics has allowed for a wider range of applications in building design.
Orangery.
A greenhouse or other structure designed for growing orange trees and other citrus fruits, often used ornamentally in gardens or parks.
Examples:
The warmth of the orangery. Orangery greenhouse. The orangery in the royal palace housed exotic citrus trees from around the world.
Team.
To be a buzz, to move in large numbers, to fall heavily.
Examples:
Team with activity. Team down. The city teems with traffic on holiday.
Destin.
To determine or set the course of something in advance, often in a way that seems predetermined or inevitable. To specify or choose someone or something for a particular fate or outcome.
Examples:
Destine us to meet again. Be destined to become a great artist. Some people believe that we are all destined for greatness.
Superpower.
A country or nation that has significant global influence or formidable military, economic, or technological strength. A supernatural ability or force capable of extraordinary feats or feats beyond normal human capabilities.
Examples:
Superpower country. Superpower leader. The ability to fly like a bird is often considered a superpower in comic books and movies.